Fast forward to now, I found out through an adoption group, I have more cousins.
Oh.
We're all DNA related. I have some relatives over in the Netherlands. I have some cousins down in
The
the south.
Netherlands? Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yep. And one of my cousins might actually have known my birth mother.
Ooh.
Yep. So that's a whole nother long story, but it's just amazing how much like this family's so interconnected.
Yes. So, wow, that that is a pretty amazing story. Do you have any plans to hunt down your father's side and see?
I'm kind of in the process of looking for my biological father as well. I have some of the paperwork as well, asking around Filipinos on Facebook. But there's a part of me that feels like I'm feeling relatively completed. Like if I find my birth father, that would be incredible. But if I don't, it's that feeling of kind of like, leave it up to God. It's going to be, let's see where it goes. But while I'm here, I became even more of an advocacy for anti-racism, for LGBT rights, things like that, because this entire experience of that belongingness is what ended up fueling me to understand like our communities alone.
Oh my God, yes.
I mean, when you really think about it in our relationship, Stop Asian Hate and Black Lives Matter and the LGBT, like,
Intertwined.
that's our life right there.
Yes.
That is literally our life.
True, very much so. In our relationship, in this past, 11 years, there's just been so many stories of just kind of different things that would happen. And as you know, I am one to not back down from a challenge, so I tend to speak up and out about things when they come across my purview. And having that vocabulary, teaching the vocabulary, and just seeing you, kind of take that and blossom and grow with that, and now become an advocate in and of yourself has just been an amazing feat.
And I thank you for that. Like, throughout our relationship, I remember there was a lot of points where you and I just would not see eye to eye.
Oh my God.
Because I grew up with a lot of conservative beliefs, but over the years, I quickly became more and more progressive, at least how I see it. There are still times where I struggle with things, but it's because we share these different experiences. Like, you started teaching me about being able to be aware of this and aware of that. It became a pivotal point to where it's like, oh, I understand it. And 2020 is where, it's sad to say, but it feels like that was the first time in my entire life where I finally acknowledged the target on my own back. Because I grew up with the cognitive dissonance, feeling that I can just go to the suburbs. I don't have to worry about these problems. But the reality is because I have friends and family, and obviously you, I can't do that. I can't just go back to the suburbs and forget about the world's problems in that sense.